This is you, and based on a variety of research and anecdotes, this is the story of how the mouse will brainwash you. Here you are, in the middle of your college experience at just 20 years old, looking for a purpose and hoping to find out who you really are, which conveniently are reasons why people join a cult, but most importantly, you love Disney. You happen to come across an ad for the Disney College Program, in which you'll get to live and work at Disney for an entire semester alongside other college students while you take special courses on the side. You apply to the program, and about a month later, you find out you got in. So you hop on a plane full of hopes and dreams, excited to live, work, and learn at Disney World, and it all starts with your orientation. You move into the secluded Flamingo Crossings, which after a quick Google search turns out to be a tactic cults use, and you start your orientation known as Disney Traditions. And as you're going through traditions, you're told this: there will be days you feel depressed, anxious, and not want to go into work. But you will go into work regardless. And you are to always smile. Why? Because the guest doesn't care. The guest doesn't care what you're going through. Eventually, you complete traditions to become a fully fledged cast member. You receive your official schedule and you realize it's quite full. You're already scheduled to work for more than a week straight, with almost every single one of those shifts being 10 hours or more. Now, this is a bit overwhelming at first, and after a quick Google search turns out to be another tactic cults use. At the very least, you'll be getting paid a few dollars above minimum wage. But since you're a broke college student, you don't mind much, and at the end of the day, you love Disney. I mean, that's why you're here, right? And besides, you'll be working at one of the most famous and beloved Disney attractions of all time. It's a small world. So at the end of the day, it's worth it. You get some rest and get ready for your official first day as a Disney cast member. As you go to clock in for your first day, you notice a lot of magazines and handouts and monitors.
TV monitors are highlighting cast members who have had recognition awards. They had the Main Street Diary, A Walk in the Park, filled with stories of cast members going above and beyond. It's 20 pages. Just story after story after story. When you see all of these people doing these amazing things and getting recognized for it, you're like, dude, I want to do that. What can I do to do that? It starts becoming natural to go above, beyond.
Each day that passes, you get a little more tired, but also each day that passes, your actions become more and more normalized. Even though you're being overworked, it doesn't feel like that because everyone else is working just as much, if not more. By this point, you're more exhausted than you've ever been in your life, especially sitting in the 90-degree Florida weather. And today, a couple of the more popular attractions in Magic Kingdom are unoperational, which means your ride, It's a Small World, has a much longer line than usual. And quickly, your entire shift is filled with ungrateful guests screaming in your face, being aggressive as possible, all while you have to keep calm and keep smiling no matter how exhausted you are. You eventually get back to your home away from home, and as you lay in bed at night, you start to wonder if all of this is even worth it. And you come to the conclusion that, of course it is. At this point, you've worked almost double the hours as anyone with a standard 9 to 5 has worked this week, not to mention the But here's the thing, your brain hates feeling stupid, ashamed, it hates being wrong. And your brain will do anything it takes to avoid those feelings. This phenomenon is called cognitive dissonance. You don't want to leave the Disney College Program because you've gone through hardship. No. Instead, your unconscious mind leads you to believe you're going through all of this hardship because you really do love the Disney College Program. So the more hardship you endure just to stay in the Disney College Program, the more you must love it. And even if you somehow were able to break through this cognitive dissonance, your peers didn't. When all of them have played into Disney's hands and all of them say they love the program. Naturally, in that case, it can't be a problem with the program because everyone else loves it. Instead, it must be a problem with you. So even if you break out of cognitive dissonance, you still have to battle with conformity. And it's more than likely that'll keep you there. So you'll continue to break your back for Disney, hoping to one day be recognized for what you do, just like the other cast members on the monitors of the magazines you see every single day. And the more work you put in, the more your unconscious mind rationalizes how much you must love this job to be putting in this much work. At the start of your journey, you asked, who am I? And Disney's answered that question for you. You're a Disney cast member. And if anyone ever asks, you love your job.